Welcome. I'm Medina County Assistant Prosecutor Thomas Condosta. I work in the Office of Medina County Prosecutor Forrest Thompson. I'm also the creator, founder, and director of the Medina County Scam Squad. And that's what we're here to talk about today, scams. And our motto is, be aware and be wary. And I'm going to help you be aware and be wary. What to look for, how to prevent them, because folks, they're everywhere. How profitable can scams really be? Well, the FTC does an annual report, and just last year, 2022, scams cost the victims in Ohio over $135.3 million in total fraud losses. Also, nationally speaking, American consumers lost more than $8.8 billion to scams and frauds. Now, people 20 to 29 in age were scammed the most, surprisingly, but seniors were scammed for the most money. There are certain red flags of scams that are always present, and the reason I'm listing them first is because whenever you get a text message, an email alert, a phone call, these 5 things will help you spark your spider sense as to what might be a scam. First one is threats. This is the IRS. You owe back taxes. If you don't pay them today, we're going to close your bank accounts, take all your money, and foreclose on your home. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it doesn't happen that way. Nothing is that important, folks, that it can't wait a few minutes. Think it through. Threats are just that. Scammers are bullies, and they want to threaten you in a way that'll make you putty in their hands. No one is going to threaten you like that who's legitimate in a business or law enforcement. Secrets, number 2. Don't tell anybody. Don't even tell your husband. Don't tell your children. Don't tell your neighbors. Why? Because we're doing a secret operation, a secret investigation. Okay, this is a real scam that someone had and called me on. There is no police agency that's going to use a common person in the neighborhood to be the investigator for them, to help them in a secret operation. They're not going to put people's lives at risk, folks. So anyone who says this is a secret between us, hang up. Don't click. It's over. Scam. Urgency. If you don't do it today, you won't get it. You must act now. Yeah, we see those commercials on television all the time. Call now. This has long been a great tool for salesmen, right? They come to your house, they're selling vinyl siding. This is the price only today. Well, even in that situation, may not be a scam, but you walk away. Nothing is only today. Information. Information sharing is one of the biggest mistakes people make. It happens a lot of times with ransomware scams where give us all this information, give us your banking number, give us your PIN number. You know, oftentimes they'll masquerade as your bank and say, you know, I'm Eddie from Chase National Bank, and we detected a problem in your account. So we just want to verify the information. No, folks, they don't have to verify the information. They have the information. Never, ever share information with someone you don't know. Do not give anyone access to your computer. Do not allow them to put software, malware on your computer by you allowing them access remotely. Okay? Don't trust them. And of course, payment method. I have so many people call me and say they got scammed. And the biggest red flag should be payment method. No legitimate business wants you to pay in anything but cash or credit card. But scammers, what do they want? They want payment in gift cards. They want payment in cryptocurrency. They'll even set up a cryptocurrency account for you or a Venmo account. Don't do it. No business wants gift cards. Okay, as soon as they bring that up, they're not legitimate. I had a gentleman call me yesterday. He thought he was dealing with Ticketmaster, and they wanted gift cards. And he was out $550 trying to get tickets to a show. And the first red alert to him should have been, why does Ticketmaster ever want gift cards? Then we have the emotional scams. Now, folks, scammers are very good at getting to your emotions. They prey on them. One of the biggest ones is the so-called grandparent scam. And you've probably heard of this, or maybe you've been the victim of this. Someone calls you up. I'm Sheriff Buford from the San Antonio Police, and we have your grandson here who was in a horrific accident. He hurt this pregnant woman. She damn near died. And we have him under a very high bond. Now, only today, if you pay his bond, we'll let him out. We're going to keep it at $15,000. But again, if he has to go before the judge, we're going to raise it. First of all, listen to what I'm saying, folks. None of that makes sense in the legal system. Now, you may say, well, can I talk to him? They put someone on the line. Oh, Grandma, I can't talk. Bump. All right? But in the moment, you're going to get very caught up. It's a very emotional kind of thing. What should you do? We take the mental step back. All right? Do not call the number that they gave you. Call him. Call her. Call their parents. Sometimes I tell people it's always nice to have a little buzzword to know it's really them. Or ask them a very personal question. Remember that puppy I bought you? What was his name again? Something only you would know. The romance scam. Okay, we used to call this catfishing because it was a bunch of young guys trying to hook up with pretty girls they couldn't get on their own. Now it's become a huge financial fraud scam. It's really affecting a lot of seniors. Why are they preying on seniors? Loneliness, may have just lost a loved one. Very, very vulnerable. Now, you may say, Tommy, why are you so against romance? Well, I'm not against romance. I'm against scammers. You go online, they mine your information. By mining, I mean it sounds just like what it is. They look to see on Facebook, they look to see you on different websites, and they can say things like, well, you know, I have 2 grandchildren, a boy and a girl, and we just went to Disneyland. Oh my gosh, we have so much in common. I just took my 2 grandkids to Disneyland. Of course he knows that. He saw it on Facebook. All right? Now, eventually, they're going to cultivate this relationship to a point where they're going to ask for money. The minute they ask for money, you know it's a scam. Okay? Folks, they're going to have a picture up there. They're going to have descriptions, and it's not them. All right? Those photos. Guys, I hate to tell you this, but Victoria's Secret models are not after you as in a relationship. Women, male models, shirtless guys with washboard abs, they're probably not after you either. So be aware and be wary with respect to these romance dating websites or any other websites you're on. Try not to friend people you don't know. Keep you safe that way. Charities. Charities are important in that they do great for the community, right? But there's all kinds of charities out there that are nothing but scams. Before you give to something, check it out. Make sure it's legitimate. There's so many ways to research a charity. That leads to the GoFundMe kind of things that go on. GoFundMe are something happened, medical bills, funeral expenses, where people are looking for money. Many times these are legitimate goals. On the other hand, many times they're scams. Again, don't give money to a GoFundMe of people you don't know. Be safe. If it's someone you know, call them up. did you set up this GoFundMe for so-and-so? If they say no, they are. If they say yes, then feel free. But again, take that mental step back and research. Take a little more time. Nothing is so important, it can't wait. Our next category is common greed scams. Now again, as scammers prey upon emotions, they also prey on human greed. Contest winners, hey, you've won the Publishers Clearinghouse sweepstakes. All you have to do is pay the taxes up front and pay the shipping charges. It doesn't work that way. You know, when you pay your taxes, when IRS time comes around, and you don't pay it to Publishers Clearinghouse, you pay to the IRS. Also, folks, one of the first questions I ask people, did you even enter the contest? Well, if you didn't even enter a contest, they're not picking someone like you at random, okay? Publishers Clearinghouse shows up at your door with a big check. That's how they really do it, just like on television. They're not going to send you something like this and make you pay things up front. You've been selected. Why you? Why are you so special? Do the survey, win $500. You've been selected. Don't feel so special. Don't feel so greedy. Walk away. It's a great deal. Remember what Grandma taught us. If it sounds too good to be true, it probably is. So true. Best advice you could get. Great deals on the internet, Facebook Marketplace, anything that you see that just seems too good to be true, it probably is. Do your research. Great employment opportunity. You're going to make this huge salary, great benefits, work from home. All you have to do is buy all this equipment or order certain training manuals. That's how they get you there, okay? Walk away from that. What to do if you think you're maybe at risk or you don't want to get scammed? Folks, regularly change your passwords, keep a little notebook handy, keep it in a secure place. I know it might be a pain, but use different passwords. Don't use the same password. They figure one out, they're going to have everything on you. Send everything to voicemail. Don't answer your phone if you don't recognize the number. Put all the important numbers into your contacts. If you have a landline, again, hopefully you have an answering machine. Let it go to the answering machine. Most of the time, scammers won't leave a message. Think before you click on anything. Do not just randomly click on something because someone on the email is telling you to. Be careful. You could be giving away all of the information you have on your computer. Do your research, as I've talked about earlier. I'm emphasizing that. Before you buy something, do something. Look it up. Do your own research. That's why we have all these search engines, right? Regularly check your bank statements and your credit card statements to make sure there's nothing on there that shouldn't be, and then call your bank or credit card company if in fact there is something there. And continue to monitor your credit. There's 3 different credit agencies. Make sure that nobody has ordered a yacht in your name and they're sailing on the Caribbean without you. What are your clues when you get an email? Okay, this one is from Chase little tilde MSG. Your payment of $856.35, not even the dollar sign there, folks. See how sloppy they can get? To Amazon Rewards, not capitalized, credit card is under review. First thing, we look at this. Do you have a Chase bank account? No. Walk away. Delete. Block. Do you have an Amazon Rewards card? No. Walk away. Delete. Block. And look at the website they gave you there to click on. It has nothing to do with Chase Bank, has nothing to do with Amazon. Look at these very carefully, and we'll talk more about that down the road. UPS scam, Amazon scam, you have a package waiting for you. They do not contact you that way. There's nothing. Sometimes you'll say, I didn't order anything. Exactly. Don't click. Don't call. You have free ticket opportunities, all right? Look at something like this, all right? Emirates.com, your chance to get free tickets, free ticket club. See that up there? The proper URL would have the backslash, not a hyphen there. Those are things to look for. That HTTPS indicates the presence of what we call an SSL certificate, which encrypts your information to ensure your connection is secure. HTTP does not have that. They want to get your information from you. Thank you for listening to me. If you have any questions, any issues, any problems, before you click, before you call the Scam Squad. 1-877-SCAM-550. Thank you.